Donkey Jaw Projects.
What is up, party people? It's Marshall Lee of DonkeyJawProjects.com. And today's day 68 of 100 days of making comics. And the sun is shining bright on my face. I'm going to have a sunburn on my left cheek. It's going to be fun and awesome. And did my comics today. We'll talk about that in a minute. Check out this. I got myself a package. What? A cool package. Let's check it out, guys. Let's see what we got. What did we got? Woohoo! Hey. Sorry, I got to put you down for a minute to kind of open up this package a little bit. And it's saran wrapped in cardboard. Let's see what we got. They actually use saran wrap. I wonder where they get this. Like, is this like premium cling wrap or what? Do they get this at like the dollar store, or do they get like the good stuff at like Target? Who knows? But it seems to work, huh? I dig it. Works for me. Makes a lot of noise for my videos. Oh, okay. Here we go. What is this? Look at it. It's stuff and things. Promotional stuff. It's a package from Alterna Comics. It's a packagey package. Got some stickers. Alterna Comics. Got Peter Simoni's business card. And a list of releases for this year. Pretty cool. Nice little thank you note. Which I'll check that out in a little bit. And comics. Mad comics. Well, I don't know, about 6 or 7 or something. So, here, I'll put you up in the holster thing here. So this is the only one of Amazing Age that I couldn't find, and it's like my favorite cover too. I love that knockout of the characters, and then this is like the main character. So now I can read the full thing, and I'm gonna do a little review soon. The what is it? This is, what's that, 2022 or what's XII? 10, 12. It's supposed to be a cool comic. I can't wait to check it out. There's been some interviews I've heard for a lot of these creators. Sanitos, another cool one I'm looking forward to. This one, I read the first one recently, Doppelganger. And then a set of Mother Russia, which is a book they had for a long time online, I guess. And last year they put it out individually. And I've been curious about it, but it's out of print. I mean, you know, you can't get it in the comic shop and stuff, so I'm excited. I got some more Alterna Comics to read. I'll be doing some reviews and whatnot. But today, real quick, I wanted to talk. I just did a video. I just recorded the audio for the Take Me to Your Leader Tuesday. That's going to be going up tomorrow. Today's Monday. And if you want to be involved, that would be cool. Do like a little drawing or something, a little sketch of an alien or something, and talk about it, do a video, or just post it online and say hashtag Take Me to Your Leader Tuesday, and that'll be fun. This is the last week that Scott and I are doing like our official collaboration, but we'll continue to do pieces as we feel the desire to. I think I'm definitely going to keep going because I can create pieces or characters specifically for the characters from the Hitchhikers, the SETI stuff, which I did in the Life in Space anthology, which, yeah, I think that'll be fun to keep creating characters for that and keep doing Take Me to Your Leader Tuesday. Whether I do a video or not, I don't know. We'll see. That being said, today I was just thinking about, I was listening to this audiobook that was recommended by a guy who was on the Artscasters, and I don't know his name. I'm still trying to connect with his channel. I think I subscribed, but I haven't seen any videos yet because I haven't had a chance. But I can't remember his name, but there was but he was talking about, like, you know, launching your projects and just like different marketing techniques and stuff, and I've listened to a lot of marketing and business stuff. I want to obviously make something out of what I'm creating, but you know, I was listening to this book today, and it's called Launch, and it's pretty good. A little bit not specific towards the kind of stuff us comic creators make, because it's more, you know, information products and stuff like that, things where you're teaching somebody a specific method to do a specific thing and whatnot, which is a very awesome way to make a living and get into some stuff. But there's also this sorry, somebody's like staring at me, it's annoying. There's also like this idea of, you know, publishing our comic books, and that it's kind of like a different kind of thing. It's entertainment, but there's definitely some takeaways from on this book, especially some of, I don't know, I'll get into other stuff later, but one thing that I was listening to that I thought was interesting is he said basically focus on your genius, I think it's called, or I don't really necessarily love that way of putting it, but that's how he put it. And to me, it's more like focusing on your function, finding out what your function is. And, you know, there's this idea that we all kind of have something that is kind of our specific thing to contribute to the world. And you know, that's something that I learned in my faith. There's scriptures that talk about everybody being a part of the body of Christ. Some people are mouths, you know, that would be like the preachers. Some people would be feet or hands, or, you know, whatever. And, you know, if everybody's trying to do the same, you know, be a mouth, even though they're meant to be a foot, you know, you're going to put your foot in your mouth. But that's a goofy thing to say. But the thing is you're going to, you know, have people who are meant to do one thing trying to do something they're not meant to do, and it's gonna cause, you know, the whole everything to not work well. And I think that's true. Like, I don't think, you know, my faith teaches that, but also, like, I think that's true just in general in life for everybody. Everybody's got a certain function that they're good at, and I think that they need to focus on that specific thing to help them and to help the world. Like, and if you're focusing on the things that aren't within that, then you're actually doing yourself, the world, your family, a little bit of a disservice. But it's something that you find, you know, it takes time to figure that out, you know, or maybe you're not doing a disservice, but you're just not living to your full potential, maybe, is maybe a nicer, better way to put it. And, you know, so I don't know. I think it's important. I'm trying to think, like, I'm still trying to figure out exactly what my function is. Like, even in the realm of comics, like, I'm good at certain things. I'm okay at certain things. I'm not so good at certain things. But what is the thing that I'm really good at that maybe helps me to, you know, that's kind of the biggest thing I'm good at? You know, I'm not sure yet. I have a feeling it has to do with, like, brainstorming and idea generation, which kind of makes me a little bit frustrated, because you can have a million ideas, but if you can't execute them well, then it doesn't even matter. So, you know, I want to be able to execute, not just have amazing ideas. I want to be able to execute them. So there's that. But, you know, as I think about the different processes of making comics, you know, I can't say, I don't know. I mean, a lot of it is just because I haven't gotten, you know, I haven't done enough to know yet. And, but right now, a lot of things just feel like weaknesses to me. I guess drawing is a big part of it, but I feel like I have so many weaknesses in drawing. still, and inking is something I really enjoy doing, drawing and inking both, but I struggle in both as well. Lettering I really like. I enjoy that, actually. That's pretty cool. Coloring, I love the idea of it. I love the concepts of it. I don't know that I'll ever spend enough time doing coloring for that to be my focus, though. Eventually I'd like to hire somebody. Let's see what else. Just thumbnailing. I don't love thumbnailing, but whatever. But like the design is something I feel like is something I really like, and I need to learn more. I'm still not that great at it, but I have a bit of a knack for it. I always have. So maybe I should focus on design. I should focus on maybe inking and lettering and drawing. But I know that one thing that's big for me is idea generation. Like, I can come up with ideas. Like, I'm never afraid of somebody stealing my ideas, because I'll just come up with 10 more that are just as awesome or better. It's just something that I like doing, and I feel like I have I'm kind of good at it. And like, when I do come up with an idea, I kind of come up with like this whole outline and this vision, like, of how things are going to go, and like maybe like the end and like a bunch of keyframes, but I don't know if I'd be good at doing all the in-betweens that are really important, like if you're going to use like an animation metaphor or something. So I feel like I could come up with a lot of cool moments that'll bring you to the end, but I need somebody to help me with the rest of it, type of thing. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll build up the skill. I mean, I'm trying to do everything at this point, so we'll see how it all works out. But I think, the only way you're going to figure out what that is by trying all these things and working hard at it, and getting to the point where you build a team. You can eventually build a team. There's a lot of teams out there working on these projects and stuff. So eventually I'd like to build a team where people who are better than me at certain aspects can take on that role, and I can I feel like I'm probably like more like a McFarlane type, where I have a lot of ideas for a lot of different things. I could probably come up with do like a toy line. Like when I hear him talk about how he did revolutionary things in comics, and then he did revolutionary things by creating a comic company, and then he did revolutionary things by creating his toys, and he just keeps going. Like, that feels like what I would be like. That's the kind of thing, it just resonates with me, I don't know if I'll be revolutionary or not, but it definitely, resonates with me, that kind of thinking and that kind of approach. That being said, the one thing that frustrates me about McFarlane, or used to at least, is the fact that and also an emphasis on design, because he did do some work in this design field as well. But one thing that frustrated me with McFarlane was that he stopped drawing his own comic. And I mean, there's reasons for that, but I loved his art, I loved how he drew comics, and he stopped, and then Greg Capullo took over the art side of things. And I'll be honest, I really didn't like that when that happened. I never hate, but I kind of really didn't like Greg Capullo because of that. Not as a person, but just because it wasn't McFarlane. It was like Greg Capullo, the presence of Greg Capullo was the absence of Todd McFarlane's art, And so that was a really big disappointment for me, so it took me a while. It took me until after he was long gone from that. I think Haunt, when I saw him do Haunt, and that was a collaboration with him, McFarlane, and Robert Kirkman. When I saw that art, I was like, okay, I really dig Greg Capullo now. I think I'm digging him. And then as my friends started getting into him from Batman and all that stuff, and people telling me how awesome he was, and I started watching some interviews. Now I love the guy. I think he's awesome, and his art is amazing, and stuff on Spawn is amazing as well. I just was butthurt for a little while. So, anyways... So that's a different functioning artist, though. Like, Greg Capullo is happy, from what I hear, he seems like he's happy to just be an excellent penciler. And I think he inks his own work, I can't remember. but he's happy to be like, and he's happy to work on an established book. He would be happy to do his own individual thing too, but he's really happy just working on Batman as well. And he's the type of artist who just is happy being an excellent artist. That's probably not going to be me. I'm a big idea generator type of person. I want to create new things and kind of break boundaries, and so do some subversion and things like that. I like to tread new paths, and I don't know, that's something that's just in me. It always has been. So whatever that is, that's where I need to be, and I don't know where that is yet, but we're gonna find out, right? Let me find out. So yeah, find your function. What's your function? I'm actually curious. I would love to hear from you guys, like everyone who watches this video. I mean, I usually get a few comments, and that's awesome. I really thank you so much for leaving comments. But if you're going to leave a comment on any video, I would say please leave a comment on this video. I think it would be awesome to hear you. Maybe take a couple minutes to think about it, and then let me know what you think your function, or even better, if you do videos and stuff, make a little response video saying this is what I think my function is, or what, even just discussing it. Like, maybe you don't know, but like talking it out like I am here on a video, that would be cool too. Just anything like that. I'd love to hear your response to what you think your function might be within comics or within art, anything like that. That your creativity, what is the thing that you're really good at, or that you feel like you have a special ability to be able to do and just desire to do, that is kind of your main thing, and all this other stuff is more ancillary. So yeah, anyways, hopefully you guys got something from this. Yeah, I worked on concept design. I kind of went today, when it was time to do my comics, I was like, oh crap, I don't have to do thumbnails, so now what am I going to do? I can't actually work on the pages because I was like at work and I didn't have it set up. So I got to start working on pages, but what I'm realizing is I'm still, so what I did was concept design for the guy in Greener Grass, his wife. So I'm still working on that, but that's what I did. I also did just some setup stuff, just putting stuff to like thumbnail files in my Trello and stuff like that, setting it up so I have that easy access from my phone. So yeah, it's just a lot of this and that, and I'm probably gonna start working on pages soon. So that, and I could have jumped on to writing, but I didn't feel like writing today, so I almost was going to do some writing on Glyph. But to me, I feel like I need to have like a lot of extra time to write Glyph, so so yeah, or to write anything. Like I need a bigger block of time so I can get in the mode of writing and then take time writing and really get those thoughts out well. So anyways, that's about all I have to say. I really appreciate you guys watching, and also don't forget to, if you want to be involved in Take Me to Your Leader Tuesday tomorrow, don't forget about that. And also, yeah, let me know what you think your function is. That's the biggest thing. I'm curious. So I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. You guys rock. And that's Day 68 signing out. Peace out.